One of, if not the most prestigious video game achievements, is Minecraft's How Did We Get Here? It's a test of precision and insane setup, as it requires you to get every single status effect in the game at once. Regretevator also has status effects, and that gave me an idea. Compared to Minecraft 33, Regretevator has more than double the status effects. When I first got the idea of trying to see just how many of these effects I could get, it didn't seem like too crazy of a challenge, but the further and further I looked into it, this challenge has some insane depth, timing, and a setup that's possibly even crazier than its Minecraft counterpart. Now, I quickly have some explaining to do. As I'll be straightforward, it's physically impossible to get every status effect. Items like the magnet, Necrobloxicon, anchor, and many other items alike only give their unique status effects when held, so you just can't. There are also many effects that can only be obtained while being on specific given floors, and some effects that remove each other, making it impossible to have both at the same time. Taking all of these into account, I'll set a specific goal for myself to reach that's close to the edge of what's physically possible, but not the exact limit, as there are some absolutely insane luck-based effects I'll talk about at the end of this video. But for now, I'll explain the effects that we either have to avoid or are physically impossible. Excluding developer-only effects, there are a total of 82 effects in the game at the time I'm writing this script. To start off, we won't be getting Fountain of Oceanus, as it's a status effect that removes all curse effects and makes it impossible to apply them, which would lock us out of the 24 effects it classifies as curses. Magnetic, Lightly Magnetic, Necrobloxicon's Vision, Anchor, and Gravity Coil are only applied when equipping certain items, and since our character can only hold one item, we can only have one of these effects. For my convenience, I'll pick Lightly Magnetic. Zack's Blessing is completely impossible to get. It's a part of the tutorial and is only granted to you on your first death. If I were to make a new account to get this effect, I'd have to spend Robux for red juice, and also grind a bunch of money for all of the other effects and floor tickets I need. Not to mention, if you die twice at all on the new account, it becomes impossible again. Invincible is only obtained for 3 seconds when a floor ends and you get teleported back into the elevator, but since the effect is granted when a floor ends, it's granted at the same time any floor-specific effects would get removed. We can get more effects from being on the floors, so we're forced to ignore this effect. There are some effects that cancel out other effects. For example, the Rain Boots effect makes it so you can't slip on bananas, preventing you from getting the unique banana slip effect. The same scenario exists for the Crystal Crown, which blocks snowballs, preventing the Ice Cold effect, the Leech, which blocks rat poison, and Cement, Glass, and Yoil Metal effects, which remove each other when another one is used. For these effects we have to pick which ones we get, as no matter what we pick we can only gain one effect. I will be choosing the Rain Boots, Leech, Yoil Metal, and Crystal Crown, because they either last longer or are easier to get. Now here comes the hard hitter. We have to pick a final floor to use all our effects on, as we're going to use many consumables that give effects shorter than 30 seconds. There are around 10 effects that you can only get while you're on a certain floor. We want to pick the floor where you can obtain the most effects. The option I picked is Red Ball Temple, as you get Ancient Inhibitor just by being there before the ball starts chasing you, and you can also get Sticky Tar when stepping in the tar, making for 2 effects, which is the most you can get from just being on a floor. However, this means we cannot get any other floor-specific effects. I also couldn't find a floor where it's possible to get 2 unique status effects while close to the elevator, so we have to rule out Cuteness Overload, a 4-second long effect you get from using Petals on Melanie. Now for build bonuses. Build bonuses are special status effects you get from having certain combinations of other status effects. We can only obtain 5 out of 7 build bonuses due to the restrictions on effects that we already have. This sets the physically possible limit for effects at 59. However, my goal is going to be 50 or above, as not only has it never been done before, but going above would require weeks worth of attempts due to insane luck-based effects. Now without further ado, let's get into the challenge. The first phase is definitely the fastest and easiest, as we can get 6 effects before we even enter the elevator. Our first effect is Germ Pop. When you first use the Germ Pop, you get this effect and 20 extra permanent health, but every few minutes you have to lick the Germ Pop or you die. Fortunately, you only have to lick it 5 times before it stops, but unfortunately, each lick has a 1 in 40 chance of instantly killing you. In case I get randomly killed, it's my best course of action to do Germ Pop before anything else. After that, we can walk over to the Infinity Cafe and buy the 5 other effects. The first 2 effects are always purchasable, but there are 3 more that according to the wiki, you have to get a streak of 50 to unlock. Luckily, I've done 10 times better than that, so Wait. Where are the other items? Well, I mean, the cafe released after I did my 500 streak, so maybe I have to get another streak of 50 or above for it to register that I've done it. So I spent 2 more hours playing the game to get a 50 streak just to be met with this. Wow! This looks great! Look at all the new drinks! I was not only angry, but confused. So I played for another 2 hours and got another 50 streak. And for some reason during this one, I almost died because at 48 floors my PC started seizing and I couldn't move in game or left click anything at all. And I was panicking because I didn't want to have to play another 2 hours to try to get another 50 streak. Oh my god, yeah, okay, I can't move. I can't click! I'm switching to Linux, bro. Yo, I'm switching to Linux, bro. I can't click! Oh my god, dude. This game, fuck you Razer, fuck you Windows, fuck you everyone. Here we are. I'm still on the 50 streak from when I upgraded the cafe. So we're just gonna start licking the germ pop and see if I have to reset this or not. Alright, yeah, we got it. I'm gonna buy all these effects and Fa T. To everyone who was in my comments talking about the Fa effect, not knowing what it was, I'm sorry that was on the screen. But I mean, now when I get it, it's just gonna be twice as more disrupting because of the Fa T I have to have. However, as you can see right now in the little corner, it says ×9. And that number displays the amount of individual effects that we have. I am now officially ready to head into the elevator. This second phase is going to be the longest part of the run. I'll be letting the game play out and traveling floor to floor to obtain all permanent effects that aren't any danger to me. I'll also be picking up all of the items that I'll use to give me other temporary effects later. The most important of these is the broken picture. You can only find one of them on the infected apartment floor, and it's probably the hardest part of this phase. The broken picture actually gives us access to 2 different effects, based on which elevator NPC we give it to. Giving it to infected will give us a single-use item called adrenaline. Using it gives us the adrenaline effect for 30 seconds, so we'll only use it at the end. Giving the broken picture to Lampert instantly applies infection immunity for 30 minutes. Since infection immunity only lasts so long, and you can only carry 1 broken picture at a time, giving a broken picture to Lampert will be the last thing we do in this phase. The annoying part about this is that the infected apartment can randomly give us either the infected NPC or the unpleasant gradient NPC, meaning that for every time we get unpleasant, we have to wait around for infected apartment again, get infected, give them the picture after the floor is over because you can only give it to them then for some reason, get infected apartment again, get another broken picture, find Lampert and Rokia, and then give the picture to Lampert. Here we are, finally, somewhere I can buy things. Beautiful. Oh, here's Red Ball Temple. Flash of spit of a bomb, please. There we go. Nice. And the red block. You guys want to know a fun fact? So I'm applying red block right now. Just to apply red block. Now if I use my red juice, it's working. It doesn't block red juice at all, apparently? I have no clue what the glitch in my 500 streak as to why my red juice just stopped. Because it is not stopped by red block. Here's the BFDI floor. Alright, this should get me a lot of effects as well. However, what I didn't know is that on this floor I would make what was possibly the biggest mistake of the run. You see, I was buying 2 things. The cake slice for later, as it gives 30 minutes of the joyous effect, and the yoil berry. I had never used the yoil berry and did not understand how it works. I knew its effect was used by pretty much all people with high streaks, and the description reads that the only downside is slowness. But I've seen people with this effect moving around pretty fast before, so surely it's not that bad. Oh, I'm so healthy, but I move so slow, what the heck, jeez. You move real slow with yo-yo metal. Red juice, like, really counters out most of it. So I guess I just need, like, a bunch of tokens of Hermes to counter this out. However, I wasn't even seeing my true slowness yet, as like many other floors, the BFDI floor modifies your default walk speed to be higher while you're on it, and when the floor ended, I got hit with a wave of realization. Oh, I'm so slow. Oh, this is kind of bad. I need a speed effect fast. While using my red juice for the Destain dust effect gave me more than enough speed for 5 seconds, I'd soon learn it wasn't enough to keep me safe, as having a 15-second cooldown left me as vulnerable as a sitting duck to insta-kill threats for much longer than reasonable. This floor is gonna be unnecessarily hard, dude. Wait, I just realized. Oh wait, no, I'm stuck. Oh my god, wait. If this kills me. Oh my god. My token. I'm still in the floor! I need that back. I'm gonna need that back later. But what the Stay, wait! Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Give me like a shop floor with speed, man. And you're just leaving. That's so... I needed speed, but instead of speed, I got an even worse scare on the backrooms floor, and then had to deal with the clover egg 3 floors later. Great. Get in the trap, please. Oh, no! Am I dead? What? I'm dead. Oh my god. Lag on. The egg! I forgot about the egg, bro! No, I want it so far away from me. I want it so far away from me. I forgot about the egg! Is it off me? Ooh, I can buy stuff, jet fuel, dance potion, chocolate milk. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I should be moving alright. Now, I finally had Boggle Jet Fuel. It's pretty much just an extra red juice that gives a slightly different effect, and while it doesn't completely remove the downtime where I'm slow, it gives me a much better chance at surviving. However, just 10 floors later, I decided for my own safety that I'd temporarily remove the effect for Cemented, and just get another Yoil Berry to use later. It definitely wasn't because I got stuck on the Stanley room floor and got scared I'd die to the cement flood, but then realized after the recording that Yoil Metal also gives immunity to the cement flood. But it's whatever. I'm alive, and I still have more effects to get in this phase. If I see that gradient. Thank you. Can you take this real quick, bro? This. Yo! Don't you already have... Yo! Why don't you take the picture? Can I claim, like, both of them? I really doubt I can. Yeah. Take it, please. Yes, I have the syringe. That's at least something good. Now I need to get the floor again. Fafa. And I can get Fafa as well. I'm so sorry to the viewers who are now gonna have to endure that. I'm so lost, like, I don't think this is it at all. I mean, I knew it. Like, that was the easiest pattern ever. Oh. Oh, bird leech. Okay, that's good. It is the Glog Nut I need to buy. No, Glog Nut. I'm scared to put it on right now, I can't lie. I fear I won't be able to beat its effect, but you know what, I will. Yup, it does completely nothing to me, okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a break right now and make myself dinner. 3.5 hours in, a lot of roadblocks, but you know, it's all good. Alright everyone, I'm back in Suffering Simulator. I got a little distracted after dinner. Watched some balloons tower defense video. I'm very locked out right now, to say the least. The ball is coming for me. Okay, I don't have to eat it, right? Okay, I'm hanging on to it. I am not eating the Yoil Berry yet, bro. Not until I can buy speed effects freely. Oh, give me the hat, please. Mark. Mark, give me the hat effect. Yes, I have it! Oh my god. Finally, I have the hat effect. I like that. I like that pet. I like that pet. Who is that? Taro. I enjoy your funny sunglasses. Oh, this is a shop space. Token of Hermes! I'm gonna use this now. Oh, Crystal Crown as well. I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna buy tokens of Hermes until I feel fast enough. Oh, I'm out. I'm still not fast. Token of Apollo. Let me put the Crystal Crown on as well. This should block projectiles. Here we go. I mean, I'm not that slow, but it kind of hurts. Oh, Jesus. See, I'm like moving at a good speed on this floor. This is not a bad speed at all, and especially with like my buffs, I am moving at rapid rates. All we need now is glass of fungal balmy, secondary broken picture. We get Lampert in this elevator, we're good. We can start the last purchasing, dude. I mean, no, I don't need a shop floor anymore, yep. I just need glass of fungal balmy and a secondary broken picture. Oh, speaking of glass of fungal balmy, dude. Alright, and we have the glass of fungal balmy back. Nice. Likely what happens if I get Lampert in the elevator, I'm straight up just ticketing effective. It starts hopefully now, man. Where are we, Lamp Boy? I need to find you, man. I'm about to throw on the glog nut, to be honest. Yo, I don't find him actually. Oh my god. Am I actually blind? Oh my god! I don't think he runs in time. That's... Oh my god, bro. Oh! Let's begin. Let's begin. Okay. You left?! Did he just leave? 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 Yo, yo, yo. If I don't track this mother down, he moves so fast, I don't even know if I'll be able to. This sucks. Does he take like an exit or something? That means this ticket was just for nothing if he's literally just gone now. Aye, dude. He's gone. He's gone. And I look like this. I'm just gonna ticket Rokia at this point, to be honest, man. Alright, let's hope we can actually get to Lampert this time, because if I can't, I'm going to crash out. Is that him? There you are! Okay, we got it! Nice, bro. Alright, I'm scared though. I'm still very scared for this whole cycle that I have to do, dude. Here we go. And it starts. Phase 3 is easily the most dangerous part of the run. Using floor tickets, I'm going to go to 3 floors to get final preparations, and buy not only the time-sensitive effects, but also the dangerous ones. The floors I need to go to are Splitsville, Floppy Shoppy, and Cursed Cove. Floppy Shoppy is only there so we can get Infection Reversal, which only lasts 30 minutes, and the Anvil, which would reduce our speed by 6 times, but since I waited until getting the Yoil Berry to buy it, I instead get a build bonus that negates the slowness of both effects. On Splitsville, I get the split NPC in my elevator, and we have to hope she stays in the elevator unlike that first Lampert, because we need her for the Rain Boots effect, which is obtained for only 5 minutes by using petals on her. On Cursed Cove, I'll be getting the most dangerous and difficult effects in the game, which will have detrimental effects on my gameplay. I'll be dealing with random lobotomy flashes, stupidly hard questions and puzzles popping up, and my camera and movement controls will be entirely inverted. However, it's not just as easy as abusing floor tickets to instantly go to these floors, as Regretevator actually has a system to prevent spamming floor tickets. For every floor that is ticketed, a random floor is forced into the queue right after it, meaning even if you instantly ticket a second floor, you'll go to the first floor you ticketed, then a completely random one, and then the second floor. This means I'll be playing extra floors where Split could possibly leave, or where I could possibly die due to all of the debuff effects. Once this is all done, I ticket Red Ball Temple and begin the final phase. Alright. Tomato Torment, Paranoia, Interloper. Okay, that one doesn't. Graphic Guys does. Fast. There's Lobotomy, IQ Test, Just Remorse, and True Vision. Here we are. It's becoming a little harder to maintain the leash, but I think I got it. Alright. Please don't give me a hard interval. What is this? Oh, it's parkour. Oh my god, thank god, it's parkour. okay, I'll be fine. Let's go. Wait for IQ test 5. Let's go. Stuff I need to pop. It's gonna be cake slice, gas mask. I can put this on right now, to be honest. Red block as well. Alright, red block equipped, and cake slice 8. Sorry, split. Alright, let's see how fast I can. Oh! 254.47. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. This is so weird. Am I on the right platform even? What the fuck? What is happening? I made it. Alright, I'm at the slide part. Okay, I gotta get up here. Good. I'm climbing? No way. Oh my god. Okay. What? Oh my god. Don't fall off or anything. There. Oh my god. Okay, get me up the stairs again, please. I gotta go. What the f— I just gotta make a jump for it. Okay. I'm making a jump for it when it turns around. Yes! Oh my god! I have split. Okay. Please don't be a hard interval. Oh my god. Is it dance floor? Okay, cool. We're doing floppy shoppy. Why are you leaving? No. Oh my god, that was an insane resistor I just did. But like, where are you, Split? I need your rain boots. I got him! Nice! Alright, Ball Temple. Drink my dance potion, I think. Yep. Alright, this is my interval floor. Something as true is real. I'm not even guessing on these resistors, it's insane. And there I was, waiting for the floor to turn to the red ball temple. After all this stressful grinding, I had finally entered the last phase. The last phase is easily the hardest. The plan is insane, and there's so many chances for effects to be messed up and or lost due to misplays. So here's the strategy I have going into this. During the interval floor, I queued up the squashed elevator event. Despite showing floor tickets on the queue selection, I learned the hard way that you can only pay Robux for these for some reason, but I queued it up anyway, as I was too far in. After I get the squashed effect from the squashed elevator event, I'll be let out into the red ball temple, where I'll instantly get the ancient inhibitor effect. I then have to shakily navigate my way to the closest pit of tar with my inverted camera and controls. Then I can stand in it, gaining the sticky tar effect. Once I'm in the tar, the final boost starts. In order, I eat the glog nut, eat buck, use the adrenaline, drink chocolate milk, drink red juice, drink boggle jet fuel, use ice cream, and then hold out the mini magnet. There is next to no room for error in doing this, as once you start the adrenaline you have 30 seconds, and from the chocolate milk you only have 10. There's no time to sit around and wait either, as once the ball starts chasing you, you lose the ancient inhibitor effect. There's no more waiting. It was now or never. Okay. Let's go. Navigating this upside down, but it don't even matter. Okay, I think I need to turn around and like climb the ladder in third person, right? Do I? No, I'm good. Okay. I'm in tar, right? Yep, I'm in tar. Okay, here it is. Oh my god, dude. Just do it. I got it! Yes! Oh my god! I got it! I got the 50. Oh my god! Oh, I actually got it. I actually got it, bro. Oh my god. You can't view views. If I go keep items, it'll show them all. Yeah, jeez, look at that, bro. That's crazy. Alright. I'm done though. I'm back to normal view. I'm back to everything, man. We got it. Now, if you remember from the start of the video, I did say there were a total of 59 physically possible effects. While I did reach my goal, my run wasn't perfect, and I did end up missing a few things. So, real quickly I'll explain the things that I fumbled, and then exactly how to do a perfect run to the maximum physically possible number of effects, including the insane luck-based ones. Now, my first fumble I had was with Buck, as I actually never ended up taking a bite of him. In order to get his effect, you have to right-click him, and then it'll tell you something scary will happen if you continue. After graciously giving you a few seconds to read the text by preventing you from continuing the action, more text appears telling you to right-click again to take a bite. I was busy panicking, and never actually gave enough time for the full text to read. My second fumble was simply my handheld effect. My hotbar was misorganized, and I pressed the wrong key when trying to hold out the mini magnet. Now, to be honest, I haven't been playing much Regretevator in the past few months. Most of my playtime is from early and mid 2024, which is when I was enjoying the game the most, so there are a lot of newer things I'm relatively clueless about. One of the newer things I was clueless about was build bonuses, and I'll be honest, that cluelessness led to the dumbest fumble of this run. When I was theorizing how many effects you can get, I took a quick glance at the build bonuses wiki page, and I saw some weird thing at the top talking about how they were sorted into the builds panel. After this, I quickly came to the stupidest conclusion, that build bonuses didn't count as effects, and in turn I didn't bother looking any of them. This was easily my biggest fumble, as while I got 3 of them naturally, I ended up missing out on 2 other possible ones, Yellow and Umbrella Man. This means I could have gotten 54 if I had played right, but from here, going above is one of the craziest difficulty curves I've ever seen. With a few more attempts I could have gotten to 54, but I stopped at 50 because I wanted to upload this month. However, if I had tried to go above 54, it's very possible that it could have took me a whole nother month to beat. So here are the changes you'd have to make to this run, and how you would theoretically get the 5 final effects of Doom. Ragdoll is an effect that you can get in many ways, many that are very floor specific. However, you can get it during your boost by throwing a C4 at the perfect angle away from you. As the C4 takes about 4 seconds to throw after you initially click it, you'd ideally throw it after Adrenaline, then as it flies, you'd run over to it while using the rest of your boost items and have it explode as you're finishing everything else. It's an insanely precise timing, but not unfair. However, the effect after that, and all that follow, are most certainly unfair. And our first unfair effect is the infamous Hello Expendable. Hello Expendable is simply not fair. With this effect, you'll be randomly approached by Pandemonium from pressure. There is no way to avoid it, and once it reaches you, you're trapped in a minigame for 40 seconds. During this minigame, your camera is locked, and you must focus on keeping your cursor in the center while it gets knocked to the corners of your screen. Keep it out of the center for too long, and you get insta-killed. But the minigame isn't the hard part about this effect. The hard part is that while in the minigame, you are vulnerable to all forms of outside damage. It is so incredibly easy to die to other causes with this effect. Being chased by Clover, trying to parkour through Wall in the middle of Rock Park, you are not surviving. This effect is entirely luck-based, and you have to rely on Pandemonium spawning at convenient times and not interfering at all with your final boost to include it. However, this effect unlocks access to the next one, which is a build bonus called Madman. It seems simple on paper. It's pretty much every Cursed Cove effect, excluding True Vision and including Hello Expendable, along with the Glognut and 50 stacks of the orb! This is incredibly monotonous to get, as you're required to return to the Cursed Cove multiple times, as it's the only place where you can consistently buy orbs. However, the next effects go even further beyond these two. All with 0 skill required, they're entirely luck-based. These 2 effects are slowness and overwhelming popularity. Let's go over slowness first, as it seems like it would be incredibly easy to get. However, you'd be wrong, as most effects that slow your walk speed are actually their own effects, like Sticky Tar for example. The only way to obtain the actual slowness effect is while carrying a snack on the snack core floor, or from Null's balloon. Now, if you don't know too much about Regretevator, you may be asking, Lily, what's Null's balloon? It can't be that bad. Whew. Let me explain. There's an elevator NPC called Null. While in the elevator, it can randomly summon a balloon that will float up to the ceiling and linger for around 30 seconds. popping this balloon just so happens to be the only realistic way to get slowness and the only way to get overwhelming popularity. However, these aren't the only effects you can get from the balloon, as there are a total of 11 effects that can randomly be picked and given to you when you pop it. And the worst thing about this is that neither of these effects are permanent. Slowness only lasts for 5 minutes, and overwhelming popularity only lasts for 2. This means, in order to get both of them, you'd have to hit a 1 in 11 chance for slowness from a null balloon no earlier than 4 minutes before you arrive at Red Ball Temple, and within a final minute-long interval, have null spawn another balloon and hit another 1 in 11 chance for overwhelming popularity. If it wasn't obvious, the chances of this happening are absurdly low, especially while taking into account the other 57 effects you have to get. And even if you're lucky enough to get this, it definitely means you can be unlucky enough to have Pandemonium spawn in the middle of your booth and absolutely ruin it all. Would I advise going for this? No. Will someone try to do it anyways? God, I hope not. Further insanity. Genuinely. I'd be losing my mind if I was on my 7th slowness run and I got a wall of interval where Pandemonium spawned talking about some you, yes, you, gotta be locked for this fight. So, will 59 effects ever happen? Probably not this way, but Regretevator is an ever-evolving game, and as new effects are added, these limits will be pushed further and further. There might even be things that I missed in this video, and someone could possibly theorize 60, or even higher than that already. But the truth is, one day 50 effects will just be the casual amount you sit on at a high streak. And if you're watching this video long after its release, it probably is. But, what do you know? Maybe by then I'm already secretly trying to make my way to 100. Thank you all for watching this video. Real quick, there's one thing I forgot to mention in this script. This has only happened to me once, but if you pick up a snack on Snack Core right as the cashier looks up, you can get the slowness effect for an infinite duration of time. I've tried recreating this so many times, but I haven't gotten it again yet, so I don't even know if it's possible. I want to give everyone a huge thanks for 20,000 subscribers. I'm seriously so surprised we've reached this milestone this fast. You all are amazing. If you're watching this as it's released, pay close attention to my community tab for the next few days, as I'll be posting the time and date of an event I'm hosting where I stream Regretevator and you all try to kill me. Now, I don't want to yap too hard in this outro, and I'm low-key just trying to finish up the script so I can edit. I have like no time to release this video, bro. I don't know how much longer I can give this monthly upload promise. Ashwag, I understand you, bro. I feel you. That's the end of the script. I got no more. I'm gonna go edit all this voice I just recorded. Bye! Bye! Bye!